Oh, something different.
Philippians chapter 3, verses 13 and 14. No, dear brothers and sisters, I have not achieved it, but I focus on this one thing, forgetting the past and looking forward to what lies ahead. I press on to reach the end of the race and receive the heavenly prize for which God, through Jesus Christ, is calling us. Welcome back to something different. Move on. Yes, the word today is move on. Forget it and move on. Forget the past and move on. Stop allowing the past to block your future. The past is behind you. It is important that you move forward. Move on. Move on from the past hurt, the past disappointments, the past failures. Sometimes that feels so hard because the pain is so real, the disappointment is so great. You're tempted to keep reliving the situation. But it has already happened. There's nothing you can do about that now. Learn the lessons. Note the testimonies. Find the purpose and move on. Paul says, I've not yet achieved it. I've not yet achieved what God has called me to achieve. But there's one thing I'm doing. I'm focusing on this one thing. Forgetting the past and looking forward to what lies ahead. You almost died, but you didn't die. Move on. Yes, it almost destroyed you, but it didn't. You're still here. Move on. They meant you harm, but God kept you. Move on. Do not allow yesterday's pain to destroy today's blessing. You still have a prize ahead of you. So forget that and keep going forward. Your later will be greater. Tomorrow will be better. If you can just move on. But we not only need to move on from the pain and the hurt and the disappointments, but we also need to move on from the successes and the joys and the victories of yesterday. Because some of us are still stuck with yesterday's testimony. Still stuck with the success of yesterday. The nostalgia of the good old days. Yes, you may have been on the Mount of Transfiguration, but ministry continues. You've got to come down and move on. Peter says, let's stay right here. Let's build 3 tabernacles. Jesus says, let's go down. The work continues. continues. Rejoice in your victories of yesterday. Rejoice in your successes. Recognize that if God could come through for you then, he can come through for you now. Use it to bolster your push for the prize that's ahead. But stop being stuck in your last victory and your last success and your last high point. Move on. The prize is ahead. So, whatever you do, in the name of Jesus Christ, move on. God bless you.